Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Teep Talk. I'm your host, Wes.
I'm your co-host, Russ.
And today we'll be talking about UFC Fight Night
Oliveira
versus
Gamrot. Or Gamrot.
Gamrot. Now, to recap from the last episode, I predicted Alex Pereira
And I
to
did
win.
too.
And not only did he win, he won by a first-round TKO in 1 minute and 20 seconds of the fight, claiming the belt back again. And I said the day after we went to class, and I said to one of our training mates, I said, life is better as Alex Pereira as the champion. Life is better under Alex Pereira's reign as the light heavyweight champion because things are sweeter in America. Gas prices go down. And they laughed at me. They laughed at me and they said, ha, 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 that's a funny joke. What happened the next day? I go by the gas station and gas prices have went down all week long. Under Alex Pereira's reign as the light heavyweight champion, my prediction was the truth, as they typically are.
He went back to the tire shop.
Yep. He went back to the tire shop. He wrote Uncle Ive's name on the tire. He beat the tire. He went back into the octagon and he beat Uncle Ive.
Well, he went back after too.
What do you mean?
There's a video of Uncle Pierre Pereira going back to the tire shop after he wins the title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh. I thought he went back to the tire shop beforehand as well.
No, he had his belt in his hand.
Also, Merab.
Yeah.
He won, as predicted, because he's Merab. Yuri Prohaska beats Khalil Roundtree.
Round three. Beat Roundtree in round three.
And it was quite the event because the entire fight we knew that if that went to decision, it would have went to Roundtree.
Oh, yeah.
But Prohaska was not going to have it because in the past 10 years, Yuri Prohaska has been beaten by one person.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, you told me.
Alex Pereira. And that's where he has his eyes
In the
set
UFC,
now.
by the way.
In the UFC.
Yeah.
That's where his eyes are set now, and he wants to take the belt that he believes is rightfully his. The question to be asked is, will that be what's next for Alex Pereira, or will he move up to heavyweight and either take out John Jones as a legendary fight to claim his status as the greatest of all time, or will he go up and immediately go for Tom Aspinall and also claim a status as the greatest of all time and the first person to ever have 3 belts?
If Tom Aspinall is still champion. Because
Exactly.
we got to sit here and say this. Cyril Gahn is a bad dude.
But Cyril Gahn also would be no match for Alex Pereira.
Yeah. Big guy, though.
Big fella. Alex Pereira's also big.
Yeah, but not as big as him.
Did you know
Those guys were big.
Chama means fire? Okay. And do you remember Dalsim from Street Fighter?
It's been a long time.
He was the bald guy. He had the painted face, and he had the long arms. He'd go. It looked like, and like he'd kick, he'd like far away, he'd stretch out and hit you. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Bald guy, and he would say, "Yoga fire!" Yeah. Anyways, Alex Pereira kind of looks and acts like Dalsim. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the things that have just happened. My mental health is more stable now because Alex Pereira won. I love him. Russ, on to you with this week's predictions.
Thank you very much, Wes.
Mhm.
Now, just to disclose this information, Oliveira was supposed to fight Vitsiev.
Fiziev.
And he got out because of a knee injury. That was his reason of not being there. That's why Gamrot took his place. So moving on, the featherweight bout is the first fight. We're going to Brazil versus the United States. Brazilian Lucas Almeida, 15-4 round. He lost his last fight to a round 3 split decision and won the fight before that round 3 unanimous decision, 9 knockouts, 5 submissions, and 9 first round finishes. He's a plus 114. Going up against the United States, Michael Aswell, 10-3, lost his last fight, round 3 unanimous decision. It's the only fight we really know of as of right now. And 5 knockouts and 2 first round finishes. He's a minus 135. I am choosing the United States of Michael Aswell.
Okay. The United States of Michael Aswell.
That's right. And by the way,
just the so United States of America.
Just so everybody knows, it's going to be in Farmeza Arena, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. That's where the fight's going to be. Next fight is another featherweight bout. Brazil versus Australia. Brazilian Ricardo Ramos, 17-7, lost his last fight to a round 3 unanimous decision and won the fight before that, round 3 split decision, 4 knockouts, 7 submissions, 8 first round finishes. He's a minus 185. Going up against Australia's Khan Ufle, 12-4-1. He lost his last 2 fights, round 3 unanimous decision and round 2 knockout TKO, 2 knockouts, 6 submissions, and 6 first round finishes. He's a plus 154. I am choosing Ricardo. Next fight is a heavyweight bout. Brazil versus Portugal. Yeah. Brazilian Johata Dins. He's 9-1. He won his last fight, round 3 unanimous decision, and lost the fight before that, round 2 TKO Dr. Stoppage, 7 knockouts, 6 first round finishes, a minus 135. Going up against Portugal's Mario Pinto, 10-0. Now, he won the fight. He won his last fight by round 2 knockout TKO, and that's the reason why there's only one fight on the UFC. But by the way, just want to say, we get all of our information from UFC.com and DraftKings.
Where the crown is yours, and I'll fight John Jones.
That's right.
John Jones, if you're watching this right now, I want to fight you.
And, Boss Rutten, you should, coach him.
Mm-hmm. I want to be coached by Boss Rutten and Khabib. Because I don't like what you said to that police officer.
But 6 knockouts, 1 submission, 5 first round finishes, plus 144. I'm going to go with Johata on this one. He may be 9-1 and the other guy may be 10-0, but this is probably his second fight in the UFC. That's what we're going with. Welterweight bout is our next fight. Brazil versus Spain. Brazilian Vincente Luque, 23-11-1. He lost his last fight to Kevin Holland, round 2 submission, and won the fight before that, round 1 submission, 11 knockouts, 9 submissions, and 14 first round finishes, but he's a plus 425. Going up against Spain's Joel Alvarez, 22-3, won his last 2 fights, round 1 knockout and round 3 knockout TKO, 5 knockouts, 17 submissions, 14 first round finishes. He's a minus 575, and you know who I'm going to go with, Joel. Co-main event, bantamweight bout. Brazil versus United States. Brazilian Divasian. I don't know how to say his name. Whatever. He's 24-5-1. He's a former bantamweight champion. All right. He lost his last 2 fights. Round 2 knockout TKO against Sanhagen and round 5 unanimous decision against Peter Yan. 9 knockouts, 9 submissions, and 11 first round finishes. He's a plus 235. Going up against United States, Montel Jackson, 16-2, won his last 2 fights, round 3 unanimous decision, round 1 knockout, 6-fight win streak.
Me and Mama watched that fight with Peter Yan.
8 knockouts and 7 first round finishes. Let me finish real quick. Minus 290. I am picking Montel Jackson. What were you going to say?
Yeah. I remember we was watching that fight, and Mama kept calling him Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Going up against Captain Hook. This guy ain't no Captain Hook, though. Our main event of the evening is a lightweight bout, Brazil versus Poland. Now, we all know who the Brazilian fighter is, Charles Oliveira, which this guy right here was hoping he would beat Ilia Topuria, and I told him that's not going to happen, and guess what? It didn't happen.
Yeah, right
Topuria won. 35-11 is Charles Oliveira. He lost his last fight to none other than Topuria, round 1 knockout, and won the fight, but he won the fight before that, round 5 unanimous decision against Michael Chandler, which is the fight where Michael Chandler stands up and jumps back because he was on his back. 10 knockouts, 21 submissions. He's a minus 112. But he's going up against Poland's Gamrot. 25-3, won his last fight by round 3 unanimous decision, and lost the fight before that, round 2 split decision. Round 3 split decision, my bad. 8 knockouts, 5 submissions, 3 first round finishes. He's a minus 108. They're both minuses, but I like Oliveira, but I'm gonna choose Gamrot for this one. That is going to be that. Now, if you decide to choose all these picks that I have chosen, you get I get $129.88 for $10. But if you decide to go with Oliveira instead, you get $171.49. If you decide to change it to the former bantamweight champion and also Vincetti, because they're big pluses, you get $1,910.48 for $10.
Right, let's see. Hang on.
Yep.
Now,
no, I ain't hanging on. I'm not done yet.
Wait, before you say that, you're doing odds that you did last night. This is odds right now. Live, local, and late breaking at 1:19 a.m. Friday the 10th, 2025, a year of our Lord. Hang on. Because I might put...
You don't have to log in, you know that, right?
No, I'm going to put money on this house. $1,000. Shoot.
Yeah, but that's like a 6 parlay, though. Let me see. Who's the first one? Yep, still the same. I was right. It's all still the same. Anyway, I'm going to finish what I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the UFC 5 game statistics, and there's only one fight because these are the only 2 fighters that are on there. Gamrot versus Oliveira. Gamrot won by TKO round 1 and then won again by unanimous decision. Now, I decided to do it a little bit differently this time. If you decide to choose Gamrot by knockout TKO or DQ, if you put $10, you get $45. You put $20, you get $90. You put $50, you get $225, and you put $100, you get $450. If you decide to just do one bet. If it's decision and you decide to go decision, $10, $35, $20, $70, $50, $175, and $100 will get you $350. So if you have the money and you're like, I don't really want to bet a lot today, or not a lot, sorry. I really have the money. I really want to throw through like a big bet. If you decide to put that $100 on knockout or decision, you get $450 or $350. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the game statistics, for the picks, and for letting you know about the injury of the guy that was going to file Oliveira. And that is all I have to say about what's on this piece of paper.
Wait, hang on to that piece of paper because I'm about to put the bet in right now and get you a $5 bet. Now, what was it you said? Not the one, the former champ being the.
Oh, you mean the change up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here, let me see where you're at. Go to the top. Wait, are you on UFC? Mm-hmm. Where are you at? Why is this? We'll go up then. Stop right there. So, choose Maxwell. As well. Sorry.
I was about to say as well.
No, they put the M in the A.
Okay.
Choose Ramos. Choose Dintz. Yaha. Whatever. Choose the Alvarez. Or no, sorry. Choose Lukic Vincent because that's the plus guy. Mm-hmm. And then choose the plus 250. And then you can decide. And then choose Gamrot because that's who I'm picking. $5. Oh, that's $10. So you have to switch that to $5. So he's about to switch it to $5.
Wait a minute. Davidson Figueiredo is. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about that.
He don't know he's doing.
$5 will get you $741.
Yeah. So if you don't have enough money and you have old honest Abe with you, place that bet. Which he's doing. So.
Would you like to know why they killed Abe Lincoln?
Well, we can't talk about certain things on here, right?
They didn't like the way he didn't want to go with the Federal Reserve. Yeah. Federal Reserve is not federal. Anyways. What is there? Now, Tell me why you reckon Charles Oliveira is going to lose.
I think Deporia might have messed him up.
Think so?
Lost round 1.
Okay.
I don't think he's got it. I think this is it. I think Gamrot's going to get him. You never know. Charles might even retire.
I think if he does retire, it's a sad retirement. When you retire
on a loss,
1 on a loss, and 2, someone that big not retiring on a pay-per-view.
Some people do that.
Yeah. But if he retires, he'll be retiring in his home country of Brazil.
Yeah. But he's going to want to win that because it isn't in his own country. So, I mean, you got to hope for things like that. But in the end of the day, it doesn't always happen when you're in your home country. So you lose. So,
is there anything you want to cover?
I don't have anything.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
Who do you think's going to be at this White House fight?
Alex Pereira
versus
Tom Aspinall.
No.
John Jones ain't going to do it, bro.
No.
Sean Strickland should be there.
Dude, he's the most American to ever America.
Who would he go up against?
Okay.
He should fight Nazardine.
No.
Yeah. They're both strikers.
Okay.
And that's what Sean Strickland likes.
Making a card here.
That's hard. It's really hard to make a card because
that's the seed, Joe. So, we've got down at the bottom. Okay. Gaethje versus Hooker. That never got to happen.
There's a lot of fights that never got to happen.
Yeah. You got a rematch between Israel Adesanya, right?
Sean Strickland?
And Sean Strickland.
Oh, yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say that one.
And this is just like, it's the White House, so let's just bunch a bunch of them in, you know? Like, just put a bunch of championships in there. Who cares?
Oh, every single championship?
Who cares? It's the freaking White House. It'll never happen again. Right?
Just put every single championship in there.
Give it Chimaev versus Nazardine. John Jones, if he fights, maybe he'll go against Aspinall. Or maybe Aspinall goes against Pereira. Or maybe Pereira goes against Jones. Who knows? It's a toss-up at this point because we're all no. Topuria.
Ankalaev should move down to middleweight, fight Duplessis.
No.
Against Cosma. Because, you know, he ain't going to get back to Pereira.
He should fight Cosma.
No. He can't. No.
Give him Ankalaev.
No. You know why I don't agree with that? Because Duplessis is going to want to get his title back. So I think Ankalaev moves down the middleweight, goes up against Duplessis to have a chance against to go up Chimaev.
Topuria versus Makhachev.
If that happens, yeah. If Makhachev wins the belt, yeah, I can agree.
Somehow put Merab in this. I don't know where. Just
put Merab against the featherweight champion.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Put him against the featherweight champion or the flyweight. Put him up against one of either or.
Prelims. Okay. Got to make the prelims good. Bryce Mitchell. He's an American. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of this. And I got a surprise for one of the main cards. A comeback.
Don Fry
versus a comeback. No.
Don Fry versus Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
Or Don Fry versus Randy Couture.
I think that the best thing to see would be a match that everyone would love to see, and everyone's always wondered who would win, and it's possible they would both agree to it. You know, they would both agree to it. You know who? Can you guess what I'm thinking here?
No.
Michael Chandler sucks. He's not entertaining.
What versus Connor?
Yeah. Conor McGregor versus guess.
Are you saying not Michael Chandler?
Not Michael Chandler.
What a Diaz?
Diaz versus Conor 3 to settle the score.
Nate.
And they would both do it at the White House. Yeah.
I hope Nate wins.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like Conor. Now he's an entertaining fighter, but
Max Holloway should fight there too.
Dude, yes, an American fighter.
Is he?
Yeah. He's from Hawaii. Hawaii's America.
Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah. Who would he fight though?
I think here for a second now.
Who's in his weight class? What weight class is he? You know what? I don't have.
Yep, Max Holloway right there.
I do. There he is. Yeah, there's Max Holloway. Yeah.
I don't know who he would fight.
Women's fighters: Shevchenko versus Holly Holm. Not Holly Holm. Who's the girl that's coming back?
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, but she might go up against Kayla Harrison.
That's what I was thinking. Kayla Harrison versus
Amanda Nunes
yeah.
at the White House.
Yep, White House. Yeah.
I've heard that she's going to go up against the flyweight champion.
Who?
Her. She's going to go. Well, not flyweight. I think she's going to go. I think she's going to go up against Zhang. Is her name?
Zhang Weili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Unless she's not champion anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still even the champion? We should find this out.
Is. Yep. Shevchenko's still the champion.
I'm not talking about Valentina. I'm talking about like this. Let's look at it real quick. Let's look at the rankings.
You know, that is a weird poster.
She's still strawweight. So them two should fight each other.
Yeah. It's a very weird poster. We've got posters hanging up in this office here. Okay. And the one from Shevchenko versus Fariat.
I would have one of those, but unfortunately my good friend that was there at the time didn't grab me one. Because all he thought of was himself.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get the other one to that one because there was like only one of them. But it was a Buffalo for Wild Wings. Which of all these, which one do you think your favorite one is?
My favorite? Yeah, that one. Uncle Live versus Pereira too.
That's got a cool color to it. But I mean, like, as far as the aesthetics of the poster.
The aesthetics?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I still like that one.
This one?
No, like
that
Pereira.
One. Oh, yeah, Pereira. I like the Pereira one, and I also like the BMF one with
Poirier and
Holloway.
And
Holloway, yeah.
Hooker?
Yeah.
He's about to call Holloway Hooker.
Yeah. I think Max Holloway's got a bunch more good fights left in him, though.
These guys look pissed off, though. And the Poirier versus Oliveira, these guys look mad. Like, that guy right there is like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And then that dude's like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, like Pantoja and Cara France. Cara France looked like a puss with this one. Like, and it's not that, you know, I can't say somebody looks like a puss. They could all beat my ass. But Cara France talked a huge game before that fight.
Yeah.
Did a haka loogie. Yeah, it was so dumb. And then Pantoja just
took him to the ground.
Yeah, took him to the ground, made him look like a toddler. Pantoja's a bad dude. Like, he doesn't get enough credit. He is a
flyweights don't get a lot of credit.
I know.
They should, man.
They don't.
Like, dude, Demetrius Johnson.
If Demetrius Johnson came back to think about this.
He wouldn't, though.
He wouldn't. But if he did, do you understand the level of Do you know what that would do to the flyweight division,
What would it do?
dude? Like people would actually watch it because he's one of those people who got famous after he did all the good stuff he did. Kind of like Khabib. People didn't like Khabib back then. Now people like him.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But now this guy, Pantoja, he's the man right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a lot of flyweight fighters, I don't think.
Who do you think wins against Pantoja and yeah,
Demetrius?
yeah?
I think Demetrius would win.
You think so?
That dude's got like what 20 years experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that guy's good. I don't know, man. Demetrius was something else.
Yeah, he was. Did you ever see the one where he lost? Got kneed in the face. I think in one
Oh,
you can,
that's
like,
the guy who, if he got kneed, he returned it. I think that's the same fight. I think there's a fight where he got kneed in the face,
mm-hmm.
and then I guess he had a rematch with him, and then he kneed him in the face to knock him out.
Yeah,
I think that was
back
that
then,
fight.
like, okay, in one you can knee on the ground, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, you in UFC?
No, one championship. This is in one.
In other divisions, you probably can.
Yeah.
The UFC now.
Yeah.
Knees on the ground, you can't do nothing.
What do you think about that?
Who cares? They're already allowing the 12-6. Why not? Why not? Why not add the knee to the ground?
What about stomping?
No. That's a pride thing.
Yeah, you know who stomp people? Freaking Boss Rutan. Dude, he would get on top folks
He'd
and
palm strike you.
Yeah.
And he would clothesline you.
Yeah.
He shows that's power right there when you do
Mm-hmm.
that to somebody.
Yeah.
And then this is just, you can get to people quicker.
Yeah. What was it back then? No. Because
soccer kicking was allowed too.
In Pancrase was what he was in first, right? And in Pancrase, you could do whatever, but you couldn't, you had to strike with an open hand, right? You couldn't punch somebody. You had to slap them or whatever. And you got around that, it was like, oh, well, if I do this, that's still an open hand.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was his thing. And that's how he would, yep. I listened to the whole thing on him. He had a 20-fight win streak. He had a 19-fight win streak and decided to go to the UFC to get his 20th win so that he could retire on a 25 win streak. Dude was bad.
He still is, probably.
Let's see what he looks like in the UFC.
Oh, man.
Boss Rutan, final UFC fight. Look at this. Dude.
You were the first guy that was like a very high level striker. This final barrage.
Well, he was big.
An MMA fan was very excited. I walked back to the corner after the first
like
round,
just
and
muscular.
I was getting behind. I see the word look at the guy's face. I say, you just shot when I have 1 minute left. I'll knock him out. And I turn around, and Big John stands here with a smile on his face. He's like shaking his head. He just heard me say, and then we go to the fight. He goes, 1 minute. And 10 seconds later, I knocked him out. And Big John goes, dude, that was the wild.
Like, I think that they should let you knee people on it. Unless somebody, okay, hear me out. If someone is on their back, right, I don't think you should be able to knee them. But
yeah, there is a division there is a organization that would allow you to do that. There is an organization that would allow you to do that.
What is it?
I don't know. George St. Pierre was in it. Guy told him, he's like, I'm gonna knee, and he's like, watch out for those knees. George St. Pierre had him on the ground, started kneeing him in the face. Yep. Let's think about St. Pierre, man. When you tell him like what you're gonna do, like I'm just gonna stand with you. He's probably gonna I remember I think it was John Finch that said, he's like, he's just gonna take me to the ground and try to hold me there and everything. He can't stand. He pretty much stood the whole fight and busted him up. That's what I love about St. Pierre, man. Just the shit talk you would say, and then he'd back it up by saying, "Oh, I can strike," or I can take
do
you down.
to you what you said you was gonna do.
I love that. That's insane. That's my favorite thing about him.
Yeah. He done unto others as they said they were going to do to him.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that was awesome.
That is it for our episode today. I hope you've liked our ramblings after our predictions. We will see you next week for.
Don't know.
We don't know. We'll figure it out.
We
when
don't
that
know.
comes. We could all be dead by then. A nuclear bomb could fall on our heads right now before the video even posts.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if it really did.
No.
And then like in the future, people like look at this footage and it's like, wow, this guy predicted all this stuff. Yeah.
Tell your gas station attendant.
We've already said gas station.
What?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Tell the guy that changes your tires at the tire shop.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what tire shop. It
Yep.
could be the local Walmart, Auto Tires. It could be
One in Brazil.
or what's that place called? There's a tire shop around here somewhere. It's like over there in
Hullets.
McMinnville. No, no, that's the wrong. Oregon.
Tire and lube.
It's a tire and lube place. But that's right. When you decide to be like, man, my tire just blew out, or heck, maybe it's been years and you're like, I need to get a tire change. You know what you got to do? You walk in there and you say, hey, I appreciate changing my tires. Here's the money, but also you should watch these guys. Teep Talk. Teep.
TALK.
Yes. Teep Talk. That's right.
Well, realistically,
it's a blue sock.
yeah, blue side.
Thank you all.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.